This is me committed to you. Been up since 3 o'clock this morning, on the road since 3:30. Couldn't get into my room, so you're seeing me in uh, al natural, no makeup. Hair's a little messed up from being on an airplane. I'm in some lounge, and here's the thing I want you to hear. It's the message, right? It's the message that I'm sharing with you. It's the message that you want to share with others. Here's what I know about you. You are this amazing being with unlimited capacity. And I know that you have a deep desire to make a difference, to want to communicate something that's really going to make a difference in somebody's life. And chances are you've been working at that. You've been doing the work to try to get that message out there. And maybe you're having great success, and I really want to congratulate you if you are, and I want to help you understand what's really going on. Or if you're like most people that I have the honor of working with when we first get started, you're probably having incremental success here and there, and you're wondering if you can just find the right words, if you can find the right branding, particularly those of you that are business owners, that are entrepreneurs, and you're so want to get this message out, but it just doesn't seem to be landing. So what's going on? So my name is Felicia Searcy. This is me in my travel look. Again, up since 3:30 this morning, and well, no, on the road since 3:30 this morning, and deeply committed to you, your dream, and the impact that you are meant to make. And in this live, I want to help you understand what true messaging is. Where does the messaging start? And it's probably not where you think. And if you're digging this, there's a 60s word, little before my time. Drop some thumbs up and some hearts in the comment section. And I encourage you to mark your calendar to join me this coming Friday, March 18th, for my free masterclass, the Ultimate Impact Multiplier Masterclass, where you're going to receive the blueprint to achieving profound impact with your business and your life. Put the word impact in the comment section if, in fact, you want more information about this, and we'll get that to you. All right, so what's going on? You work hard at trying to find the right words. You try to get the right look. You try to get in front of your people. And it's happening a little bit, but it's not happening to the degree that you long for and that you know is possible. Well, let me share with you what's going on. Let's go back to some basics. I want you to fundamentally understand that you are this energetic, magnetic being. Remember, if you listened to any of my lives before, then you are paying attention, hopefully, when I'm talking about how we're all energy. We are a vibrating being. That vibration is a magnetic. It's what we then attract to us at the level of our vibration. So if you're moving in the world from a place of, I got to get whatever, I got to get money, I got to get clients, I got to get business, then what you're sending out, you are literally sending a message of there's not enough. So I need you in order for me to be okay. That it doesn't matter what words you use. That's what people are going to pick up on. And you know this. You've been around somebody who has just been intent on trying to get you to do something, and you felt like it was more about them than it was about you, and that you shied away from them. Now, I'm not saying that you're doing this 100% of the time, but when we can notice what is the frame of reference from which we're coming from and understand it's so subtle. It's that energy of not enough, that energy of being deprived, that energy of not getting what it is that you think you need to get in order for you to be okay. That energy is so subtle. It's so insidious, and it can come across in the most nuanced ways. And you feel like you're saying the right words, and you feel like you're showing up. But when there's that hint of, I got to make this happen, I have to make this work in order for me to be okay, that's literally being broadcasted out into this field. And what I find with people, especially when we first start working together, is that when people are coming from a place of survival, when people are coming from a place that there's not going to be enough, that's that's what there's the signals that they're sending out. But when they begin to shift their relationship with life force energy, excuse me, when people begin to shift their relationship with this substance of all that is, you then literally transmit and become different. The thing I want you to hear is that you are the message. I am the message. And so, whatever I'm knowing in that moment, and however I am seeing myself, that's what's getting broadcasted. So, with that being said, then, the thing that we want to be mindful about when you're building a work, many of you are entrepreneurs, when you're building your business, and you're here listening to me because you have a deep desire to want to make a difference, that you are here to make a bigger difference. Give me a thumbs up in the comment section if you know that that's true, that you are here to make a bigger difference, whether you're watching this live or on the recording. That. And there's that, like, feels like that human battle that goes on inside, that you want to be all about making a difference. And then, the voice goes off in your head that says, yeah, but I got to pay my bills, and I got to make sure that I got enough business. And oh my God, this has got to work because I don't want to go back and get a job. And for those of you who do have jobs, you want to make a difference in the work that you're doing. So the first place to start with really sending a signal, broadcasting a message that's magnetic, is that the first place to start is for you to know, for you, the energy that you're grounded in, for you to know who you really are, which is a deeply beloved, cherished creation of this life force energy, that life is longing to pour and express through you. And the more you're able to ground yourself in that, and that your well-being is not in what's happening in the world of facts and conditions. Your well-being is not what's happening in your checkbook. Your well-being is not what's happening on your calendar. Now, I'm not saying to ignore those things, but those things happen as a result of how you show up and the magnetics that you're transmitting. So the first place to start in transmitting a message that says, hey, I can help you, and that would cause people to want to cause people to be drawn to you, to be magnetized towards you. People are magnetized to people who know who they are, and that are grounded in something richer, deeper, and bigger than themselves, because they know they can relax and feel safe in their company, that it's not all about that person, but that person has the breathing room. You're giving yourself breathing room to be able to truly be present with somebody, because you're not trying to get something. You're not trying to come up with the right words in order to get something. Your messaging really then becomes about true service. Now you're watching this, and I know you're up for service. I know you're up for making a difference. And there's that insidious nuance, it just creeps in, that feeling of somehow that you're not going to get what you think you need, and that you got to make this happen. Competition, if you are in an energy of competition in any way, shape, or form, that's evidence that you are in this place of there's just not quite enough. All right, so what do you do to change that? All right, so number one, go back to what I said earlier, that you ground yourself in the reality of who you really are, and this life force energy that's moving through you, that you are connected to a source that is all, that knows all things and is all things. The other way that you can change it is to begin to cultivate two of the most powerful energies that we can cultivate. Number one, to become a master at cultivating gratitude. I'm not talking about the gratitude list. I'm not talking about a thank you here and there. I'm talking about being in a state of deep and profound gratitude, even when things aren't working out the way that you want to. And I live in Marriott's. When I travel, I live in Marriott's. And one of the reasons why I do it is that, I'm a titanium member. It's about the highest level that you can get. Is that I can come in at noon and usually get checked in. So there's somebody at the counter who was saying, well, check in until 4 o'clock. And I'm like, I don't remember the last time somebody said that to me. Um, uh, so, and I'm in a lounge where there's other people. So I'm going to be other people. I'm going to be interacting with other people. And I could, and I'm physically, there's a part of me that's tired, and and I was getting frustrated, and going, so in the moment, to remind myself, deep and profound gratitude. I didn't want to be grateful in that moment. I wanted to whine. I wanted to, and I didn't do it 100% the way that I wanted to do it. But I was able to turn it around and ask for, so what can you do? And so they're working to get my room ready. And then to make it a point to say, thank you for the help. Thank you for giving me a key before I'm checked in to be able to come into the concierge lounge. Thank you for these things. I don't want to feel that way, right? Sometimes it's just, it's like there's a charge that we get off on when things aren't working out. But I had to cause myself to feel grateful in the moment, because that's magnetic. Gratitude is magnetic. People want to be around people who are grateful, not just when things are going well, but when things are not going exactly according to plan. And this is such a gold-plated problem. The fact that I have to come hang out in the concierge lounge with this beautiful view of a white cap mountain right in front of me. And my body wanted to, get settled in and do some work this afternoon and maybe even grab a nap. But what I'm talking about is that in the moment when there's that irritation, in the moment there's that frustration, that's when you want to notice and cause yourself to come back to deep and profound gratitude. Because in any given moment, understand, this is what we're transmitting, this is what we're communicating, and this is what people are picking up. And if you want to be magnetic, people like to be around people who are appreciative. People like to be around people who are grateful. So if one of the most important things that you can do when you are building your messaging is to ground yourself in gratitude and then transmit that. Literally, when you are in a state of gratitude, you are literally transmitting that with your words, with your beings, and that's what people are picking up on. The second element, so there's two key energies to transmit. One of them is gratitude, and the second one, according to Wallace Wattles, who wrote The Science of Getting Rich, is to be an impression of increase, to be a person of increase, that you are literally impressing a sensation of increase into the other person. People want to grow and expand. You want to grow and expand. That's why you're watching this. You're watching this because you want to grow and expand. It is a natural function of life for you to want to expand beyond what currently is, what you've currently experienced, what you currently know, what you currently have, and who you currently are. You get attracted to people who have that energy of expansion. One of the things that I so appreciate what I hear from other people is that people say, I just love to be around your energy. Now, I don't say that egotistically. I say that from a perspective of that I've really, that's been something that I have focused on, is being that person that people can exhale, that there's an exhale when people come into my company, and doing the work, doing my own personal development work, to be able to do provide an environment where people can exhale and have a sense of something bigger than themselves. That people, they, not everybody, but what I hear is that when people are around me, they feel possibility. They have a sense of believing, that they feel my belief, and feel my belief in you right now, that there's not a single thing that you can think up that the power in you doesn't know how to do it. So when you're thinking about your messaging, right, and you're wanting to communicate the difference that you can make, the thing I'm going to encourage you to do is to bring somebody to mind and to see their life increasing, see their life expanding, hear the language that they're using, describing their life as a result of working with you, and own in that moment the fact that you can help them do that. What that does is that it takes the focus off of you, it takes it off about it being about you, and really helps you see that you've been given this amazing gift, you've developed this gift, and now you have the ability, you have the capability, you have the wherewithal to be able to support this person in increasing their life. That's what it is to be a person of increase. All right, so if you're resonating with this, put some thumbs up in the comment section. And if you want to learn more about my upcoming masterclass, whether you're watching this live or in the replay, put the word impact in the comment section and we'll get you that information. All right, so let's recap. You've worked hard at trying to get your message just right. You've hired people to help you get all of that just right. And you're getting some hits, but you're not getting the level and the depth that you know is possible. What's going on? It's you. You are the message. And so you want to become, excuse me, magnetic for the person that you know you can help. So get clear on who you are. Remember who you are. Remember how loved and cherished you are, how supported and supplied by the universe you are. That's number one. Number two, cultivate two energies. First one is gratitude. Master gratitude. Always stay humble to how much more gratitude you could learn to master. And then number two, really look to see, how can I be a person of increase? How can I grow that person? What can I do to help that person increase the experience in their life? All right, so if you want more of this, I've got a masterclass coming up March 18th, 11:30 Pacific time. Ultimate Impact Multiplier Masterclass, where I am going to give you the blueprint to profoundly multiply your impact through your business and your life. So if you want more information, put impact in the comment section and we'll get that information to you. And then drop some comments in the comment section about what really landed for you. All right, so know how much I deeply love and appreciate you. I am so grateful. Even, getting up and on the road by 3:30 this morning. I am so glad you'll be there, Patrice. Looking forward to my room where I take a little nap, and just absolutely thrilled to be here with you. My name is Felicia Searcy, your Dream Life Activator. It is my joy to be your partner in believing. Mwah. God bless.